Hey, my name's Austin. You're watching Fishing Fever. We're going to try to make a video for the guys and the gals that are just starting out. Today we're going to be down at the Spillway trying to catch some bluegill for bait. Where I go, what I use, the knot, the bobber, whatever. All of it's going to be in this video. Alright, these are the two things that you need right here. You need I use a weighted bobber, okay? And I get that from Walmart. I also get these Eagle Claw size 6 hooks at Walmart. All right, and we're gonna tie this number 6 hook on using a improved clinch knot, otherwise known as a fisherman's knot, I believe. But basically, put it through the eye of the hook, okay, and you're gonna have a loop, okay? And I put my pinky and my ring finger through that loop, and you can see. All right, so there it is. We're gonna take it and create a loop, okay? And I grab that, this is your tag end, okay? The end that's going to nothing. All right, I take that and I grab the main line with my other finger. It'll come naturally to you after you've done it a few times. But I start to wrap it around, all right? Wrap the tag end around the main line, all right? A few times, go at least 5, all right? So then you have a loop that's got a bunch of, you know, it's been wrapped around a bunch of times, okay? We'll take that tag end and we'll go through the big loop that you have created and pull both of those, all right? And you get to a point where it starts to kind of bunch up. Now I grab the hook and I grab the main line and you'll pull down. Now what you want to do is you want to take this and you want to put it in your mouth and get it wet with some saliva. All right, now that's a little wet. The reason you do that is because when fishing line is dry and you go to cinch down a knot, you can create a lot of friction, and that will actually damage the line inside of the knot, okay, and above the knot. And then we're fishing for bluegill, right? So we're gonna take this tag end and we are going to cut it pretty short. Now I use a number 6 hook because it'll catch almost anything that you're casting for. Now some of the bluegill might swallow this hook, and that's okay. You know, if you're, you know, take them home to eat, take them home and freeze them, and they make excellent catfish bait. I'm telling you, I've been using them for years. So, but we'll get into that in another video. The next thing that we're going to put on is our weighted bobber, okay? This is a weighted bobber. And this is these aren't the same bobbers, but they're just a bigger bobber with the weight on them. Comel tackle, I get these at Walmart as well, so that's the brand, Comel tackle. Get you some at Walmart. And you're gonna have to play around with the length between the hook and the bobber. All right, for me, I think right about there is okay. So you push in on the top. You push in on the top, and that will push the hook down on the bottom, and you put it in the line. Put the line in the hook. Now, the reason it's got a hook on the top too, you put the line through that. All right, it might get hung up. Might get hung up on the plastic, but that's okay. But you put the line through the hook on that too. And what that does is that really cinches it down, okay? That prevents the bobber from sliding up and down your line every time. We're gonna go down to the spillway. All right, guys, we're down here at the spillway, and one reason why spillways are so good to fish is because a lot of times, so what a spillway is it's the overflow from another body of water. So when it rains a lot or they raise the water level for whatever reason from a body of water, a lot of the fish get sucked into the drain pipe, okay? They get sucked down the drain pipe and they get stuck in the spillway. And then after the rain has settled, you know, when the water doesn't look like chocolate milk, you can see over there where it leads to a creek. Now this one, the creek feeds another pond, all right? Well, the water gets to a certain level and the fish basically get trapped inside of the spillway. And a lot of times they'll be extra hungry because there's a limited food source for them in here in the spillway. So a spillway is an excellent spot to go to If you're just starting out, or if you want an easy place to catch some catfish bait, or you just want to go out and just catch fish, catch fish, catch fish. All right, we're gonna take one of these big old juicy night crawlers. And they make different baits that you can use that are artificial or whatever, and if you don't like getting your hands dirty, it doesn't bother me a bit, but you might need to get used to getting your hands dirty if you want to catch some fish. We have a section of night crawler that we have ran up the hook, okay, the length of the hook, and then at the top I kind of force it up above where you tied that knot, okay? So there's the hook, there's the line, so the knot's in here, so I put his body somewhere on that knot, and that will help prevent him from coming off the hook so easy. All right, that was the first cast, a beautiful bluegill. I'm gonna put him in my live well because, like I said, I plan on going fishing tonight for some catfish. There you go. These hooks are sharp. Whoop. So all these fish have come on consecutive casts. Like I told you, spillways are very productive. That weighted bobber allows you to get a longer distance on your cast. Sometimes you don't. That's a little bit smaller one. Oh, I threw my piece of worm off of the hook. He's a little smaller, but that's okay. We use them as bait. Woo! It's not a bad one. We got some itsy bitsy babies. Beautiful little fish though. There we go. Real small green sunfish. That's okay. We will take them. Look at the colors. Oh, he's gonna get away. Look at the colors on that guy. Another green sunfish. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful colors on them, I'll tell you. Alright guys, that pretty much does it. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments. If you like what you saw, hit the like button. If you want to see more, hit the subscribe button. Become a member if you want to. The link is in the description. I hope everybody has a good day and keep on fishing.